So, dude, tons of fucking releases.
Yeah.
We gotta acknowledge it. Gotta talk about it.
Absolutely. It's part of a bigger issue going on, but we'll start there. So yeah, releases. So you had a list you brought up that looked like it was everybody released as of like in 2026 and the
Yes.
days they were in. Some of those are pre-WrestleMania.
That's right.
There's a handful of more.
you gotta
Like we
look
already
at-
knew about Tommaso Ciampa.
This
We
is-
knew about Rock's
I'm
daughter.
gonna assume this is in
We knew about
chronological order.
Yeah,
so
we knew
you're gonna
about Road Dogg leaving, but Jelly Roll and I Show Speed and Pat McAfee. What is that? That's just because it was right after fucking Mania, right? Like,
I guess
that's so stupid.
let's bring this real.
Yeah. But yeah, after that is when we start to get to the actual releases, dude. Aleister Black, Alex Shelley, Andre Chase, Alba Fire, Apollo Crews, dude.
Yeah.
So literally, like, they got rid of Zelina and Aleister after doing 0 with them. So, like, why the fuck did you bring them back?
Right.
Like, this
and why did they like have them do a different
so they
gimmick?
could do 0
Yeah.
and then release them, right?
I just don't understand any
And
of that.
the entire Wyatt Six and the Motor City Machine Guns, who they also brought in and went, let's build a tag division. Got ya. We're going to not build a tag division
No,
and
in
then
fact,
release
they're going to
them.
kill the entire tag division. You know what the word that I've come up with for this is? Directionless.
Yes.
That's what it actually
It's
is.
directionless, but it's also
The entire company feels directionless, though.
it's also just something.
Then you got Motor City Machine Guns.
That's
they
sickening.
also are gone.
The entirety of fucking the Wyatt Six. Kairi Sane is without a doubt the dumbest release, though. She's literally in the middle of a main storyline.
Yeah, like-
and they go, fuck all that.
She was on Raw every week.
It's so ridiculous, dude.
And like, so, and somebody was like, well, there's speculation out there that she's going to show up at Backlash and wrap up the story. And it's like,
Who
no,
cares? What's the
how
point?
How are you going to wrap up that
Yeah,
story
what's the point?
in one night? Because
ain't
the whole
happening.
thing is she needs to turn on Asuka and then
and
have,
then they have a feud.
That's
Yeah.
how that would work. Like, what are we
Exact.
doing?
It's such bullshit, dude. Such bullshit.
It makes no sense.
Santos Escobar, it's like, what?
Yeah, it's interesting because like they'll throw some of these guys up there like they're gonna give them a little push, and then
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Yeah, it's trash.
Some of these are like she
Obvious,
was
like ID,
from
WWE ID
yeah, like,
performers
what's
and
the fucking show there? The
LFG.
yeah,
and shit.
LFG.
Yeah,
people,
that's
like
whatever.
Tyra
That
May.
I expect. You
Tyra
know.
May won it actually the first season.
She did, yep. And then instantly they went,
And they
cool,
go-
you won it. Now we're not going to use you ever.
Yeah, they
Bye.
got sayonara.
Like, Zoe Stark, can't help but feel wicked bad for her.
I don't get Zelina either though. Like
No,
in the first
me
place
neither.
because
Dude, she's been incredible. She's had
Yeah.
enough big moments and gotten over enough with the fans to be legacy talent that
and
just
then
stays.
it's like she could
I
have done
never
a
thought
great
I'd see it,
job
man.
just as a solo. Like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
it's
the
so
whole thing.
stupid. It's ridiculous. But dude, JC Mateo
He just
is
got
another what the fuck, bro. You
just
brought
got-
this guy in for a year to do 0 with him, but this this was
the
the
whole thing
tipping
too
point
though
for
is
me.
the MFTs, they made this whole thing a faction.
Yep.
And now what does Solo do? Because that was his whole faction. JC Mateo was great in like Lucha Underground and all that shit. He came in and then they just did nothing with him because
Yeah.
they have a lot of these big body guys and it's like, what do you do with all these guys? You know,
But
like
then-
fucking what Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah,
you know? It's like,
he's
going to
be gone in a year. He's
Yeah.
going to be gone in a year. So let's talk about this though. And,
New Day.
and thus starts where we have to have a different discussion now. It's no longer just about releases because the New Day got released.
Yeah,
The
they're a
New
Hall
Day.
of Fame tag team.
A first ballot, not just a Hall of Fame tag team, like a top 3 tag teams that have ever existed in pro wrestling tag team by what they accomplished and just their actual quality. Like, are you kidding me with releasing these guys?
Yeah, it's another one where you're going, okay, well, so they turned him heel And it was like this big thing, and actually like drew a lot of like attention. And then they go,
we don't know what to do with it though.
We don't have.
What WWE's
don't turn people heel. Then
WWE has been fully exposed as having two major company risking problems. Actual problems behind the scenes that are so big that they threaten the existence of WWE right now. And I can tell you on air right now, I do not watch WWE product until it's fixed. Can't make me. You'd have to threaten my family. Yeah. Nothing you can do to get me to support them ever again after this shit. And it's because the two problems they have is one, absolute shit question mark TV writers with shit ideas who have zero direction for absolutely every wrestler on the roster. They are intentionally turning the product into the worst version of slop they can come up with.
Yeah. There's legitimately no end game.
No endings, like no game plans to stories, just trash. And God forbid you ever let a talent come up with their own story. That can never happen. It's got to be somebody who knows nothing about the business. And then the second thing that's happening is TKO having a single thing to do with the finances of the company and the direction of anything going on in the company.
Marketing, advertising,
At all. They have ruined the product so quickly and so violently. It feels like week to week you notice it worse and worse, to where either it's some kind of next level work, which I would hate. I would never believe it. And I would just go, no, it's an excuse. And they're just trying to deflect or recover.
Trying to get back in the good
graces. Because what it actually is incompetence at the highest level. And we're finding out that selling to TKO was exactly what we said it was going to be. We went, this will be cool right now. Mm-hmm. And in a few years, we're going to be looking back going, man, that was really how WWE died, huh? And it legit feels right now with the stories behind the scenes, that they were talking to all top talent and going, you're going to take a 50% pay cut and you have 2 days to say yes or you're fired, because the TKO guys need $50 million a year bonuses.
Right. Here's the thing. Like,
what?
I knew this was going to happen. We all knew this was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. But I didn't think it was going to happen this fast. Me
neither.
And
it's so obvious and so bad.
Every single story is directionless. Like
all the top stories are directionless.
Yeah. Somebody broke down like the so you had Cody and Randy Orton, right?
Yeah.
Who, like, they've had a feud pretty much. There's always been like this thing between them, obviously.
Sure.
And they did,
and they fucked
none of it. They
royally.
Said they mentioned none of it. There was no there was nothing in the pre-match like promos or vignette or whatever that was like, hey, remember all this stuff? Remember their entire history? Because TKO doesn't even know the history. It seems
they don't know shit, and they have fully taken over every aspect.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Insanely bad. It makes you go, how can it go from what it was during the build up to WrestleMania 40 to what it is right now when you have the same cast and crew?
Yeah. And it really makes me feel bad for
the talent.
Triple H too.
And Triple H.
And all of even the guys that work there, like even some of the guys I don't like. Yeah. Like Hayes and some of those guys. It's like they don't really have the input you think
they don't have a choice right now.
And it also is like, some people are like, well, they have too much talent, so they kind of have to get rid of them.
They do.
And it's like,
they do. It's because they keep acquiring talent that they don't need just to have them. But the problem, they're doing that, but they don't have direction for their top guys.
They don't give anybody time either.
And they don't, when you have WrestleMania, and the matches every match is sub 10 minutes and there's hours of ads every night, it's fucking over. Yeah. It's over.
If
It's
you're going to
over.
cut down on the amount
Yeah.
of time that you're giving performers,
Yeah.
of course you're going to have too many people.
Yep.
Like, even if you don't have too many people, you have too many fucking
Yep.
people because there's no time.
And it's so good
It's
too,
a
because at
3-hour
the
show.
same time this is going on and WWE is getting like, I don't think people understand, like, when this kind of stuff happens in a company, they don't have long before they don't exist. Like, it's not like they're going to just get to keep doing this and guys are going to stay.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it isn't going to happen.
It's not
They're
going
going
to
to kill all of it.
Yeah, it's not going to magically draw numbers either.
They don't understand wrestling. So they bought it and they're going to try to do what they do with the UFC, which is go get rid of all stars and completely lean all into the idea that we are bigger than the talent that makes us get to make $1. We're going to take all the money and give none of the share of the money to the talent that makes us get to even have the money. And then when it tanks, we're just going to sell it off for nothing
to the Saudis
and go like this.
Yeah.
And that is exactly what TKO is doing right now.
Saudi Arabia's probably already got their foot in the door.
They're already in. They're already ready and waiting. And I'd rather see them buy it. It seems like they might actually like wrestling. TKO seems like it's Dana White, and it's not. It's the other guys, the other fucking bozos there.
Yeah, because at this point,
it's those kind of guys going, this stupid fucking fake shit. This shit sucks. Now we're going to run it into the ground. That's legit what it feels like right now.
That is what it feels like.
Yeah.